This is the video review for Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Sideswipe. I do not know how I did not review Sideswipe a while ago, because he was my first Dark of the Moon figure. I actually got him on the day that Dark of the Moon toys came out. So I don't know how I have not reviewed him. I just looked in my coming soon list and he was on it. I was like, oh. So here is Sideswipe. He is now, as you can tell, not the shiny silver convertible or Corvette concept vehicle. He is a different Corvette concept car. This time it is a convertible. I do not have the old Sideswipe in vehicle mode to compare him with. I have one in robot mode next to me, so you shall see that one, that comparison. In vehicle mode, Sideswipe has 3 MechTech ports. He has one on top here. He has one to the side, on the side. He has actually 2 on the sides, but this one doesn't stay in for some reason. I don't know why. And this one does. This one stays in nice and tight, and this one doesn't. I don't know why. The only real issue the only real problem I have with this figure in vehicle mode especially is that you can see right through it. The seats, there's not even any anything. There's no bottom. You can just see right through. But the cars are not meant to be in vehicle mode, so yeah. His MechTech gun is a little big for this figure. It's almost like a half the length of Sideswipe. And then you pull out and you pull that out, and you can see it's a blade and no soft plastic. Thank God for once. And you can see the blade has Cybertronian symbols on it. So that's pretty cool. To transform Sideswipe, what you want to do is just pretty much peg and move, unpeg and move. So you want to unpeg the back section here, and unpeg the arms, and just fold them out. Set them aside here, and do that. Then you want to come down here and pull out what's going to be the lower chest piece. You want to take the tail spoiler part there, the tailpipe area, and pull that back. And do want to come down here with the feet and fold. Actually, my bad. You want to fold the feet out like that, rotate them down, and then take out the little heel piece here and rotate that around to the back. Do the same thing with this one. And maneuver the legs to kind of give them that the chicken leg look again. Then you want to take the chest piece and fold it down, and then you can see there's a little the tabs here, and then it plugs into the lower chest area. Then you want to position the arms there and fold out the hands. Do the same thing with the other arm. Okay. You want to, what I do is just to push these down, then pull this up. Not that far up, but that'll do. Push that up. And then fold this piece down, like that. And there you have Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Sideswipe, if he wants to stand. There we go. My only real gripe about this figure, other than the backpack, it's not big, but there's just some stuff just looks like they just kind of said, oh, here, we don't feel like finding a place for them to go, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave it like that, and then the fans and the buyers can decide, oh, hey, I'm gonna put it here, I'll put it here. So yeah, and he, as you can see, his MechTech gun does peg into his hand, and actually it stays in quite nice because of how his wheel arms and all that are positioned. So it stays pegged in nice and quite nice actually. So other than the backpack, my only real gripe is how he stands. You kind of want to have him lean on his front feet, yet not on them, if you know what I'm trying to say. Just keep the back heel spurs enough pressure on them, just enough to get him to to stay 100% sturdy because he's not really the most sturdy guy out there. Like I said, I have a comparison with his older Revenge of the Fallen figure. So let me put that aside. And this is not the original one. This is the Strike Mission Sideswipe, the repaint. I did not. This one was just laying around, so I went ahead and grabbed that and grabbed Strike Mission Sideswipe. And this one does not want to stand at all. Okay. So as you can see, this Sideswipe is like smaller built. You know, this one looks kind of bulky. Thank God they did fix the backpack just a little bit. It's not as big and bulky. It's just there. You got to position it however you want. It's just not as more bulk and big, you know, much figure on it anymore because of you know, you don't want, I mean, I like the fact that this one is smaller because you don't want a guy that's supposed to be like a sleuth, a guy that goes from place to place on wheel feet and, you know, do all that, and his toy be that big. So, yeah. So that's pretty cool. Another size comparison I have with a Dark of the Moon figure, I have with the Deluxe class Optimus Prime. There. As you can see Optimus is just a little bit taller by his little ears there. That's it. So that's pretty good size. Optimus isn't the biggest deluxe, so that does work out. So yeah, all in all, it's Sideswipe is a very good figure. Not the best sturdy figure, but still. Articulation-wise, he has ball-jointed shoulders, can rotate at the upper bicep area, can go forward and back at the arms there. The weapons can rotate in and out like that. The head can rotate a full 360 degrees. The legs are on ball joints. They can go forward and back, side to side. Or can rotate at the upper thigh. You can bend him forward and back at the knee and at the lower ankle area there. And the feet do not move too much due to transformation. So all in all, it's a very nice figure. I recommend him pretty decently. It's more of a, it's not a 100% pickup. It's not an oh my gosh you need to get, or oh my god you need to go get it now. You know, go run to your nearest store if need be to go get it. Like I would say with a few figures. You know, like I'd say with a few figures, because it's pretty similar to his old self, other than the fact that it's not even silver. It's just gray. It's just a dull, light gray. That's it. It's not even, I mean, it's like a dull silver almost. It's like a gray silver. It's not even shiny. Which that's what Sideswipe is. He's shiny. So that's a little bit of a downgrade. So, I'll live with it. So there you guys have it. Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Sideswipe.